Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
The Urbano Caldera, it really is a wonderful place to be, a ground graced by some of the greatest in Brazilian football, heroes and legends. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Hugo Chukwu. Oh, really cute. Shoots! Goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Tries a shot! And it's hoisted clear. So what can they make of this? Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. Pings in. There's the header! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Well, oh, shooting chance! Ball is over the line. An instinctive delivery. That's too far for anyone. He's got away. David Costa. Santos are looking to break at pace. That looks at... He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Santos really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well read, nice interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking for the run.
There they go, hunting again.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Quickly taken. Steaming on. Can he finish? And one more try! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Red Star find a position of real strength now. Oh, that's a key interception. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. 15 minutes till half-time. In with the challenge. He's in a great position here. Goes for a shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Can he get it through? And there's his chance to lead the counter. Red Star looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He is through here.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And now the breakaway. Now, can they get him away? That is good alertness. Now he's off and running. That's been intercepted. Lovely pass. Great chance! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And this could be the final action of the first half. There's the shot! There's the whistle for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Red Star, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. That gets things going for the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. And that's going up front in a hurry. Crunching tackle. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. Oh, super ball! Oh, that's nice. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well played. Gets good distance on it. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
David Costa. He's found a way past. Looking for... Can he finish? And somehow he kept it out.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
It's their second corner of the game. There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Great vision. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Santos looking to pass their way through. Chance here to counter. Red Star are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. Well read, and the danger is averted. He is slightly undercooked, that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Aimed beyond the defence. Now the delivery. Oh, what a climb! Sticks it away! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now, this could be a chance. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substituição no time do Santos.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Camisa 24. Deixando o campo para a entrada de...
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
48.
That's a
Camisa
cute ball.
34. Substituição em andamento.
Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Ugochukwu. Red Star still have the cards to affect this game. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. And he shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's a throw-in. nicely intercepted. Dieng. Santos needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And the shot! Goal!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the box. Dieng! In he goes again! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable chance! It's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Teremos 5 minutos de acréscimo.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Can he get on the end of this? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Dieng! Dieng! He's scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Oh, cracking ball. He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And there goes the final whistle. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Dieng walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well read, nice interception. Looking to play him in. Chooses to go back. Played towards the other side. Fernandez. That's an imaginative pass. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Passing is crisp and sharp. Fernandez. Oh, that's a key interception. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Thinks one through. Oh, Namaso! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Premio have got it back, and they'll have another go. Premio ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Unu. That has not gone well. Driving forward, knocks it into space. Red Star yet to have an attempt on goal. Ugachukwu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking tidy in possession here. And decent chance! Goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Cleared without hesitation. Sosa. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's a great chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Threads one in. Now, can they get him away? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Half an hour played now. He's in plenty of space here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Sosa.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Borges. Caresses it through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Borges. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Red Star looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And he was quick to react. Ugo Chukwu. No, that's been intercepted. Fernandez plays it all the way forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
This interception, his positioning was spot on. Played back in, that's a little off target. And he's managed to get rid. And there's the end of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Red Star head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the action is back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Fernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for options for movement. He's going to be disappointed with that. Shot could be on, and it's played into the middle. That's really well cleared.
Gremio clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
It's a pretty loose pass.
This is the time you need that pace.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, that big chance! Sticks it away! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Red Star are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's through, now is he in? There's the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
And they win it back again.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just...
And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Chukwu. Red Star have it back and can go again. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Looking for the run. Namaso.
Changement. Le numéro 23.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
À leur place, le numéro 99. Le numéro
Good
28.
ball, good take.
Le numéro 8.
That looks a good ball through. He's shifting through the gears. Goes to finish! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
And that is a little undercooked. Borges. Allaire receives it in a good position here. Chance to deliver. Deftly away. Now he's got space here, and he's picked it up out wide. This looks promising. Ball's a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Not the most accurate pass. Chukwu. Distributed tidily. Borges. Red Star are almost home and dry now. Dieng. And it's made its way to him. Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's a sharp little ball here. Fernandez. Now it's Allaire. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Allaire was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's really well manoeuvred. He is through here. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. Dieng! And he should have made it 4.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's going to be another corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Red Star looking to pass their way through. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Spectacular save! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that will be it. Red Star can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Red Star definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was link-up play, running...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Tries to pass it through. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Red Star with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Brest are looking to go forward now. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out to the left it goes. Salah in acres of space out wide. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's well spotted. And that's a good-looking ball. A lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's through, now is he in? Great chance! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's fallen kindly here! There it is! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, well played. And the counter is on. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, super ball! And a chance!
Stade Brestois clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Red Star do have a chance to counter here. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's a fine interception. Haidara. It's a really well-measured ball. And that's going right the way across. Aimed beyond the defence. Ugo Chukwu. Red Star looking to pass their way through. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, no joy this time. Ugo Chukwu. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. He's looking wide. That is ended up in no man's land. No, that's been intercepted. Over to the left. Salah. Steaming on goalwards. Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Up he goes! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Haidara. Distributed tidily. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Chance here to counter. Looking for options for movement. Well read, and the danger is averted. Goes for a shot! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting. Shot at goal! Well, now it's a race for... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Not the most accurate pass. Played out to the right. That is good alertness.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
It is a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Cleared away. And he was quick to react. And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Votre attention, chers spectateurs. Nous vous demandons de bien vouloir garer vos véhicules uniquement dans les parkings prévus les jours de match. Merci de votre compréhension.
So it's back to business. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Out to the right. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Placed. And the finish! Well, they can break here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Knocks it out wide. Chooses to go cross-field. Pass somewhat off target. Ugochukwu. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think
He's having a shot! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. He is through here. Driving through the middle. And the shot! He scores! And they're back in front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Changement.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Red Star get themselves into the lead. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. Shot could be a decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Distributed tidily. Opts for safety. Played out to the left flank. There will be a throw-in. Good read, needed to be.
Stade Brestois really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
There's a sharp little ball here.
Stade Brestois really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Ball is over the line.
Changement. Le numéro 17. Le numéro 7. À leur place,
That's a
le
good
numéro
run down the left.
99.
He's got
Le numéro
away.
28. Changement en cours.
Shifted it to the flank. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Haidara. Played out towards the right wing.
Stade Brestois really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, important interception. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Promptly taken.
Il y
there's
aura
the
2
clearance.
minutes de temps additionnel.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, good spread. And that interception was most... And that's that. Red Star pulled through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. So what do you take away from it all? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. They've got underway here pretty promptly. Danger averted for now. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, there's the clearance. That's been cut out, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a good ball out wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's gone for a throw-in. Up he goes! And he's done it! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And now the breakaway. He's picked his way through. And it's made its way to him. He has a look up. And he shoots! Red Star are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Aimed beyond the defence. That has been cut short. And that is as far as they're going to go. Looking for options for movement. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's found a way through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ugo Chukwu.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Now that looks a decent ball. Out to the right. Tries to play it through. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Haidara.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well played, that has snuffed out the day. Can he finish? That was a matter of inches.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
That's good running with the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Red Star couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Red Star have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Je vous demande toute votre attention. Un petit garçon avec un sac à dos vert s'est perdu dans la foule. Ses parents sont priés de se manifester auprès d'un de nos stadiers.
And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Hugo Chukwu. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played out towards the right wing. Delivered across. And the counter is on. Oh, he's bustling through. Chance, surely! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Red Star are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Can he get on the end of this? Great vision. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That is good alertness. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Can he stop it going out? Oh, he's been caught napping! Corner it is. And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's gone looking for safety. Brest have the chance to go the other way. And that has put paid to that. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now, can they get him away?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he was quick to react. Knocks it into space.
Stade Brestois really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
No, it's not getting there. Driving forward. And that has left him in a heap. It's a promising position. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Tries to cross. It's a sharp pass. Tries a shot! So close to drawing level.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
Changement. Le numéro 20. Le numéro
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 32. Le numéro 10.
No, that's been intercepted.
Le numéro
1-0 as we head towards the end. It's an exciting looking ball, that.
Le numéro 9.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Changement en cours.
Oh, some tackle that. Just 5 minutes left. Spread neatly. Very much into the last knockings. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Red Star nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute. So that's it. It is all over. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Mesdames et messieurs,